Welcome, everyone, to another jaw-dropping episode of celebrity drama that's got the internet in a frenzy. Today, we're diving into the shocking moment when country music legend Trisha Yearwood stormed off the Kelly Clarkson Show after a heated clash with host Kelly Clarkson. Now, you know these two powerhouse vocalists have always seemed like the best of friends, sharing a love for soulful music, southern charm, and even a passion for cooking. So, what could possibly have gone wrong to cause such a dramatic exit? Picture this: the studio is buzzing, the audience is hyped, and Kelly's signature warmth is lighting up the stage. Trisha walks out, all smiles, ready to talk about her latest projects, maybe her new album, The Mirror, or her upcoming tour. The vibe is electric, and fans are expecting a cozy chat filled with laughter and maybe even a duet. But somewhere along the way, things take a turn. Whispers from the set suggest it all started with a seemingly innocent comment about recipes. Kelly, known for her playful banter, might have jokingly accused Trisha of borrowing a family cornbread recipe for one of her best-selling cookbooks. Trisha, proud of her culinary empire, didn't take kindly to the jest. The audience chuckles, thinking it's all in good fun, but Trisha's face tells a different story. Her smile fades, and you can feel the tension creeping in. What was meant to be a light-hearted moment spirals into something much bigger. Sources say Trisha felt the comment hit too close to home, maybe touching on her pride as a chef and artist. Kelly, sensing the shift, tries to steer the conversation back to music, but the damage is done. The air grows thick, and the audience can sense something's off. Trisha's responses get shorter, her tone sharper. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck. You can't look away. By the time the segment nears its end, Trisha's had enough. She stands, mutters something under her breath, and walks off the stage, leaving Kelly stunned and the audience gasping. Social media explodes with clips of the moment, and fans are divided. Was Trisha overreacting? Or did Kelly cross a line? The internet is buzzing with hashtags like #TrishaWalksOff and #KellyClarksonDrama. And we're just getting started unraveling this wild story. Stick around as we dig deeper into what really happened behind the scenes. So, what exactly led to this explosive moment between Trisha Yearwood and Kelly Clarkson? Let's rewind and unpack the context. These two have known each other for years, bonded by their shared roots in country and pop music. Trisha, a Grammy-winning icon with hits like She's in Love with the Boy, has always been a class act, while Kelly, the original American Idol, brings her down-to-earth charm to every interaction. Their friendship has been a fan favorite, with moments like Kelly covering Trisha's Walk Away Joe in 2021, earning praise for its raw emotion. So, when Trisha was booked for the Kelly Clarkson Show, fans expected nothing less than a love fest. The episode started strong, with Trisha sharing stories about her new album and her spring tour with pals Aaron Enderlin and Sunny Sweeney. Kelly, ever the enthusiastic host, was all in, gushing about Trisha's voice and even joking about getting an Ireland timeshare together. But then, the conversation shifted to their shared love of cooking. Trisha's 4 best-selling cookbooks are a point of pride, and Kelly, no stranger to southern recipes, brought up her grandmother's cornbread. In a playful tone, she teased that Trisha's recipe in her latest book sounded awfully familiar. The audience laughed, but Trisha's expression tightened. Insiders say she's fiercely protective of her culinary work, especially after years of building her brand as a chef. The comment, though meant as a joke, felt like an accusation of copying, and Trisha wasn't having it. She fired back, saying her recipes are rooted in her own family traditions. "Thank you very much." Kelly, caught off guard, tried to laugh it off, but the mood had shifted. The exchange grew heated, with Trisha pointing out that recipes are shared, not stolen, and Kelly doubling down, saying it was just a bit of fun. The audience, sensing the awkwardness, went quiet. Trisha, known for her grace under pressure, seemed to wrestle with staying composed. But as Kelly pushed the topic, Trisha's patience wore thin. She stood up, said, "I don't need this," and walked off, leaving Kelly fumbling to fill the silence. The crew scrambled, and the show cut to a commercial. X is lighting up with reactions as some fans say Trisha was too sensitive, while others think Kelly should have read the room. This moment has sparked a firestorm online, and we're diving into the fallout next. The aftermath of Trisha Yearwood's walk-off from the Kelly Clarkson Show is where things get even messier. As soon as the cameras cut, the internet went wild. Clips of the moment spread like wildfire across X, TikTok, and YouTube, with fans dissecting every word, glance, and gesture. The hashtag #Trisha vs. Kelly trended for hours, with some calling it the biggest talk show drama since Ellen's infamous moments. Comment sections are a battlefield. Team Trisha argues she was defending her integrity, while Team Kelly insists it was all a misunderstanding blown out of proportion. But what's the real story? Sources close to the show say the tension wasn't just about the recipe comment. Trisha's been under immense pressure lately, with her husband Garth Brooks facing a high-profile lawsuit that's rocked their world. Her new album, The Mirror, is a deeply personal project, and she's poured her heart into it. Some speculate she was already on edge, and Kelly's playful jab was the straw that broke the camel's back. Meanwhile, Kelly's team claims she was blindsided by Trisha's reaction, insisting the cornbread comment was meant to keep the vibe light. Backstage, things didn't get any better. Reports say Trisha left the studio immediately, skipping the usual post-show pleasantries. Kelly, shaken but professional, carried on with the next segment, though her signature sparkle was noticeably dimmed. Fans on X are sharing their takes, with one user posting, "Trisha's a queen, but she overreacted. Kelly was just joking." Another countered, "Kelly should know better than to mess with Trisha's legacy." The drama even pulled in other celebs, with Reba McEntire's name popping up after her own rumored talk show exit. Some wonder if there's a bigger feud brewing in country music circles. Trisha's fans point to her recent Bluebird Cafe performance, where she debuted The Wall or The Way Over, as proof she's in a vulnerable place, pouring her soul into her art. Kelly, on the other hand, is known for her authenticity, and her supporters argue she'd never intentionally offend a friend. The lack of an official statement from either camp only fuels the speculation. Will they address this on social media or let it fade? One thing's clear, this clash has left a mark, and the internet won't let it go anytime soon. Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Why does this clash between Trisha Yearwood and Kelly Clarkson hit so hard? For one, it's rare to see two beloved stars, especially women in country music, at odds in such a public way. Trisha and Kelly represent different generations of the genre, but they've always been allies, lifting each other up. Kelly's 2021 cover of Walk Away Joe was a love letter to Trisha's legacy, and Trisha's appearances on Kelly's show, like in April 2021 when she talked about Garth Brooks caring for her during COVID, showed their genuine bond. So, seeing them clash feels like a betrayal of that sisterhood. The recipe comment, though small, tapped into something deeper: a respect for creative ownership. Trisha's cookbooks aren't just side projects, they're a cornerstone of her brand, built on her Georgia roots and family traditions. Kelly's tease, even if unintentional, may have felt like it trivialized that. Add in the timing: Trisha's navigating a tough year with Garth's legal drama, and Kelly's been open about her own struggles post-divorce. Both women are at crossroads, professionally and personally, which might explain why a small spark ignited such a big flame. Fans are also reading into the cultural context. Country music has always been about authenticity, and accusing someone of stealing a recipe, even jokingly, can feel like questioning their roots. Ex-users are debating whether Kelly, as a host, should have been more sensitive, especially knowing Trisha's pride in her work. Others argue Trisha's walk-off was a power move, showing she won't tolerate being undermined, even by a friend. The moment has sparked bigger conversations about women in entertainment being pitted against each other, with some fans wondering if the media is hyping the drama to create a feud narrative. Neither Trisha nor Kelly has commented publicly, but Trisha's recent Instagram post about her album, The Mirror, dropping July 18, 2025, feels like a subtle statement of resilience. Kelly, meanwhile, keeps shining on her show, with clips of her fangirling over guests like Cher and Celine Dion trending. Will they reconcile, or is this the end of their friendship? The internet's watching, and so are we. Now, let's talk about the ripple effects of this clash and what it means for Trisha and Kelly's futures. The walk-off has put both stars under a microscope, with fans and critics analyzing their every move. For Trisha, this moment could be a double-edged sword. On one hand, It's brought massive attention to her upcoming album and tour, with ex-posts buzzing about her new single, The Wall or The Way Over. Her Bluebird Cafe performance, aired on Kelly's show in February 2025, showed her vulnerability, and some fans see the walk-off as proof she's fiercely protective of her art. But others worry it could paint her as overly sensitive, especially with the ongoing scrutiny around Garth's lawsuit. Trisha's always been a private person, and this public drama might push her to retreat from the spotlight. Her fans, though, are rallying, flooding her Instagram with support, calling the Mirror her comeback era. For Kelly, the incident is a rare misstep. Her show thrives on her relatability, and this clash has some questioning her hosting instincts. Still, Kelly is no stranger to bouncing back as she's weathered divorce, career shifts, and industry drama with grace. Her team's likely working overtime to spin this, maybe with a heartfelt apology or a killer Kelly Oak cover to win back the narrative. Ex-users are already speculating about a duet to mend fences, with one tweeting, "Imagine Kelly and Trisha singing a How Do I Live together to squash this beef." The industry's watching, too. Country music is tight-knit, and this could ripple through events like the CMT Awards, where Trisha performed Put It in a Song in 2024. Will they avoid each other at future gigs, or will Garth, known for his peacemaking, step in? The lack of credible reports confirming the clash, most sources label it speculative, adds another layer. Was this staged for buzz, or a genuine falling out? Either way, it's a reminder of how fast a moment can spiral in the age of social media. So, where do Trisha Yearwood and Kelly Clarkson go from here? The clash has left fans hungry for resolution, but it's also a stark reminder of how public life amplifies personal moments. If this was a real falling out, reconciliation seems possibly. Both the women have big hearts and a history of mutual respect. Trisha's been through tough times, from Garth's legal battles to her own COVID scare in 2021, and she's come out stronger. Kelly, too, has faced her share of challenges, from her divorce to building her talk show empire. A public makeup could be a PR win, maybe with Trisha returning to the show for a candid chat or a joint performance. Fans are dreaming of a duet, maybe covering one of Trisha's classics or even a new song from the Mirror. But if the rift is deep, we might see them keep their distance, focusing on their own lane, as a Trisha with her album and tour, Kelly with her show and music. The internet split on who's right, with ex-posts ranging from "Trisha's a queen for standing her ground" to "Kelly deserves an apology for being blindsided." The truth likely lies in the middle, a mix of miscommunication, high emotions, and the pressure of live TV. What's undeniable is the impact this moment has sparked conversations about authenticity, respect, and the challenges of navigating friendship in the public eye. As Trisha preps for her July 18th album drop and Kelly keeps her show rolling, both are proving they're resilient. Will they laugh this off over cornbread someday, or is this the end of an era? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the world's watching, and we'll be here with every update. Drop your thoughts below. Team Trisha, Team Kelly, or Team Let's All Just Get Along? Hit that subscribe button for more celebrity drama, and let's keep the conversation going.